Good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Good morning. I am so excited. Today, I want to wish Jennifer Bonjean a happy, prosperous, wonderful birthday today. Yes, it is her B-day, y'all. Happy birthday to Jennifer Bonjean. Yes, I was on one of those the social media page, and someone said that it was her birthday coming up or something like that. And then they said she was a Leo. So happy birthday, Jennifer. Happy birthday. I did not know until today. Let's sing happy birthday to Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jennifer Bonjean. Happy birthday to you. Woo! You know, I am no R. Kelly, so y'all know I don't know. I can't sing. But anyway, happy birthday, Jennifer. All right, guys. Today I wanted to show you guys. I'm getting on my little. Wait. Progress. And guys, I have been showing out with my weight loss. Y'all, I've been showing out that, I said this morning, I'm going to do a little bit of exercise, not exercise, but show y'all my body. Hey, Nosy Rosie. All right, let me show y'all. Hey, good morning. Good morning to you. Got my water? Yeah, I got to show you me. And I got to show you, I'm doing my vibration machine. It's a machine that helps, it makes you think that you're working out. So I'm doing my vibration machine today. I'm going to do it in front of you guys. So I want to stand up and show you. I got to put on my vest. I got to put on my vest. All right. Y'all want to see the bod? Uh-oh. Let me stop. All right. Let me put on my vest so y'all can you gotta put on my machine over here. Put on my vest. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh. Hold the belly. Then tighten it up. Take the side right here. Tighten up that belly. Take the side over here. And tighten up that belly. Put it right down here. All right. I'm getting on my machine here. I'm gonna pick it up so y'all can see what it is. Hold on. This is the machine right here. It's called a vibrating machine, right? I get on it, and it vibrates my whole body like I'm exercising. All right, I'm gonna stand on it, and then I'm gonna vibrate my whole body. Hold on, I gotta go back so y'all can see me. It wakes up the muscles. It wakes up the muscles. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. See? All right, y'all. It's a remote control to it. And I'm going to start it. See? And it's like 10 minutes. And this is the speed, the timer, right? And then I'm going to start it. and it vibrates me. You can't really tell, but if you hear me talking, gotta put the speed up a little bit. Hey guys, y'all can hear me? You hear it? I'm vibrating. It like what does the whole body. It shakes the leg. Gotta put it higher. It makes it feel like you're working out. Whoa. Okay. So I'm gonna do this for 10 minutes. It kind of like it's like you doing weightlifting. It shakes your whole like muscles. It let's see. I just have to read about it. They have it in all the gyms and stuff like that. So this is what I'm doing right now. So now I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm gonna put another higher speed. Hold on. You see? And y'all kind of shaky right now. I can't really see y'all or if y'all typing anything because it's kind of it's shaky. It's really shaky right now. So I'm gonna probably take off my glasses because I don't want it to give me vertigo. So this is what I'm doing this morning to whoa. It I can feel it when I finish. It makes feels like all the fat part of your body just like because I gotta get my falupa going. This thing here, it's going down. It's like it's not up here anymore. It's moved down. So it kind of help your skin and everything. I can't see what y'all saying. Good morning, Lady Coltrane. Good morning, Rabbit. Good morning, Nosy Rosie. What's the name of the thing? It's called Vibrate. Remember I was telling y'all? Vibrating machine. Vibration. Just go look it up on Amazon. I've had this for what? I would say 5 years or 6 years I've had this one. But I hadn't used it in a while. I haven't used it in about 2 years since I've been here. So, feel it. Woo! It I'm putting it higher because it's gonna more. See, watch. See how my legs moving? Can y'all see my leg moving? I can't see it, right? You can see the muscles moving. And what I do is like when I do the bottom part, like if I want to do my arm, I'll get on my knees and then put my hands on it and it'll do my arm. I'll show you that too. But right now I need to get this bum and this leg. Just get some. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see the movement of my leg. Y'all can't see it, right? Oh, you see my leg shaking? Yeah, it's shaking. Gotta put another. See it? Y'all see it? Y'all can hear them like a. Woo! Look at those legs shake. And then I go like down if I want like. See it? Vibrate. I got 6 more minutes. I can feel it on my sides, everything. I feel it. That's why I put my vest on so I can sweat. Now, and these are the sweatpants I have, like, so. I want to feel it in my waistline. That's why I'm moving my waist. I'm going go up a little higher in the vibration again. Go up a little higher. Higher. Lady Coach, are you a Leo too? Oh, wow. Hold on, y'all. Somebody's calling me. Good morning. Good morning. I'm live. I don't have you recording you. You calling me on my phone. What's up? I'm on my machine right now. I'm on my vibrating machine. Yeah, my vibrating machine. That is not too much. Huh? Huh? I turned in front of my wife. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 All right. Oh, guys, I got how many more minutes left? Got 3 more minutes and it's almost over. Look here, I'm sweating in my face, y'all. Look at this. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I can feel the sweat. It's like I'm really working out. I'm sweating, Lord. And it's burning. My leg here right now is burning, y'all. Oh, Jesus. It's burning. It feels like I'm working out for real. See, look at the sweat in my hand. See the sweat? I'm going to show y'all when I finish. It's like I'm really working out. And I can show you the sweat underneath. See the sweat? See how my leg is a different color? Oh, y'all can't see. Where the ashy leg is, it's really sweating. Let me put it up a little bit more. Let's intensify it. Woo! Oh! Y'all hear this? Lord have mercy. Oh. I'm intensifying the workout. Woo! I think I'm going to turn that one down because it's like itching my leg really bad. My leg is itching. Oh, Jesus, my leg is itching. Oh, my booty's itching too. My butt itch. My butt's itching. It's itching my butt. Oh, my butt itching. Oh, Lord, my leg's itching. I think I need to turn it down a little bit. Oh, Lord, let me turn it down. Hold on. Let me turn it down. Because my leg and stuff is itching. Ooh, it's burning. Ooh, it's burning, 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 burning. Mm. One more minute, one more minute. 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 Yay! We finished. Whoop whoop. I gotta stretch my. Oh Lord, my legs itching. Woo! Gotta do some stretches. Woo! My leg itching, y'all. And it's making my leg hot. Oh, my leg itch. Woo! My leg's itching, 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 itching. Oh my God, my leg is itching. Woo! Oh, my leg's itching. I need some lotion. My leg's itching. I need to put some. I need to put some anti-itching lotion or something on my leg. Itch. Hey, okay, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. That was my body wake up machine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody. Let's yeah, I told you I'm sweating. I need to get a towel. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Woo! You said I have lactic acid buildup. The more you scratch, the worse it itch. Oh, you're right, lady culture, because it's itching like crazy. It's itching like crazy. It's itching like crazy. All right, let's see. Let's get the water. I think I need to take off this vest. Whew. I want to take this vest off. Whew. Oh, Lord, this is a little bit too much for me. Gotta take off this thing here. Whew. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I am not getting nude. I'm just taking off some of this stuff here because I'm hot. Sorry. I'm sweating. Whew. All right, here we go. I'm hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right, I'm not naked. See, I got clothes on. I'm not naked. So just in case somebody be like, "Oh, she's taking her clothes off." Good morning, everybody. We're here just to wish Jennifer happy birthday. Jennifer Bonjean, Robert Sylvester Kelly, attorney. We thank her for her hard work and thanking her for taking his case and letting her know that we celebrate her this morning. We celebrate her B-Day. Happy birthday to you, Jennifer. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT. Okay. Let's see what's been happening on the YouTube street. There's been a lot of happening, so I'm gonna do like a little rundown. We're on the Been MIA for a little while. Nah, it's been off the chain the last couple of hours. A lot of stuff been happening on the channel. Not on this channel, but all right. I see Jim Derrigagas is blocking folks from his channel. I see that, and I'm reading different things here. About 23 hours ago, Sip and Tell 2 says, what an overlook is what is overlooked is I told y'all that Dow Johnson was with Angelo and Michael Avenatti. Angelo verified it. How and was Dow Johnson communicating with Angelo? Still hold still. Okay, someone put that and spit and sip and tell too. I'm just reading some of the messages that's out here, y'all. I see Larry has been posting all morning on his channel. I'm gonna read some of the things that he posted. Hold on a second, guys. Stuff been going off the channel. I'm just gonna give you guys some rundown in regard to the case that's coming up. But I was reading some. I get up in the morning. The morning time is when I read most of my stuff. Right? Okay. Okay, his community channel. Oh, so he deleted a lot of stuff that he had put out this morning. Oh no, he didn't. He got it here. All right. This is on Larry's page, the Grown Little Boy Show. He's been posting all morning. It's been off the chain on the YouTube street this morning. From 3 o'clock from 3 hours ago. He says the back and forth is over with. I will be presenting my new series by the middle of the week. See you soon. Don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss. All right. Then he goes and say, my daughter is 24. I haven't known you but 3 years. I haven't been in Vegas but 5. So how in the hell am I smoking with my underage daughter? I don't even like weed. SHIT is getting more and more weird. That's what he said there. Then he says, my wife can't have kids. Question mark. What? Question mark. Huh? Question mark. We got 4 kids. Why would we have a problem having kids now? Why would we try to have more kids at 40? Question mark. Why we keep having to talk about my wife and kids? Question mark. Super weird. Then he says, damn. Above all the screaming and shouting and cursing that comes along with this, I realized that all this time I hadn't took the time to look. I never looked. So I ended my live, started a new one, and ended that one. And then I ended that one. I made the conscious decision to delete both because I had not looked. A lot of things started circulating and making sense. I went and listened to the song I admit. Then it clipped. I was told that the song was about Tim and it was dropped on his birthday. I watched maybe 10 interviews and broke them down by words. Then I went I then went back through every interview and matched them with time and dates in the transcript and via the text motion. And no wonder this crazy lady chasing me around the internet. I can now see what they see. I see why they are so angry now. This gonna blow y'all away. It really is. But I have to keep looking. If I was talking to the source, then I never was ever gonna look. But now I'm looking. My new series is called To Catch a Liar. All right. Then he goes and says, see, I don't lie. I never said Hip broke into R. Kelly's house and stole anything. What I said was he's not rich and was not here in Vegas trying to, I'm sorry, and was out here in Vegas trying to pawn a purse, and it was embarrassing as FUCK. Laughing emojis, fingers up, emojis with stars in the eyes. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 emojis with stars in his eyes. They wouldn't even take the purse because he didn't have the key. Laughing emojis, and then like a blank face. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 blank faces. But go off, brother. 4 trucks and a trucking company. Laughing emojis. He got 4 laughing emojis. More like 1 truck and get paid 67 cents a mile. 3 laughing emojis. All right, now we go down 2 hours ago. He says, and if you don't believe me, go look at his hair and clothes in Surviving too. That was right after not being able to sell R. Kelly's purse. 4 laughing emojis, a blank face, 5 blank faces. And then he goes and says, you cheat on your wife, so now I got to be cheating on mine? Question mark, dot, 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 question mark. And then 4 laughing emojis. Next, you're going to say I tried to sell my daughter's purse? Question mark. And 6 laughing emojis. Then 2 hours ago, he says, you slander my daughter, and all my daughter did was be nice to your daughter, even before she came home. But you are such the great father that you had you daughter to stop talking to mines. Huh? Question mark. Well, I'm happy about that too. By the way, my daughter starts medical school to be a doctor in January. Like with explosion stars, it's got a whole bunch of those. Okay. Then he goes out and says 2 hours ago, I'm going to ask my daughter if I can be her manager and then take 85% of her doctor money and see how it goes. He got a whole bunch of laughing emojis. Looks like about 10 of them. No, 8. No, 9 laughing emojis. All right, then he says this what I mean by looking and go to marker 3.40. We know by the transcript that Azriel met R. Kelly at the festival on April 18th, and she went to California on April 28th. This don't add up. Her birthday is in December. She had a cake at my house. So, are we supposed to forget the other 6 months? Question mark. That's 8-9 months with him, and the bogus permission slip is dated 4 times 9/21/15 until her birthday. This was brought at trial and in the transcript. Valerie Payton mysteriously is not in the entire transcript. He has the blank face, two blank face male. This some buffale. So when R. Kelly sent her home, does those date match up with the dates on this permission slip? We'll see. We will see in my series. It's always the little things. And then he did hashtag the little things. Then he has the video of full interview of Polk County mother emotionally pleased for her daughter. So let's listen to this. I do not have the rights to this.
My name is Alice Clary, ALICECLARY.
So prior to Tampa, just recently the concert, how long have you been Israel?
I have not seen Israel since graduation day, her graduation day from Freedom High School, which was May of 2016.
What is it like as a mom not being able to see her or contact her?
It's really hard for me because me and Azriel were like really close, like as close can be, because she had been pursuing her music career since she was like yay tall, like 5. So we did everything together, and all the time of all the shows and practices and everything. I mean, I've never missed but one show, and that's saying a lot. So I mean, this whole ordeal has been hard for me, but to actually know that your daughter is alive, but then you still can't contact her, or you know what I mean, and it's not by my doing. It's not like I have a personal issue with her or a grudge, and I have, what I mean, closed that door away. It's been taken from me. It's just, I don't know. It's just devastating.
So for years, you guys very supportive parents. You were trying. I mean, she has a wonderful voice, so you were trying to help her become what she wanted to become, a singer. And you mentioned she was on America's Got Talent. She was on all these different shows and auditions. And then R. Kelly comes along, and I'm sure this is like her big break, or so you thought.
Right. So that's exactly how it happened. Azriel, due to circumstances.
He told us to go to 3.40, but when I get to 3.40, I'll let you guys know, okay? But this is the interview with Alice Clary with the WFLA News Channel 8.
Whatever, we went to the concert, and she loves music. I mean, because of course that's her thing. She's musically inclined, any type of music, not just R&B. She's into classical. I mean, everything, different types of folk music and everything. So she saw this as an opportunity because she had been trying to get on for so long. Like, she researched him and everything, was like, "Mine, like, he is a musical genius," which I won't lie, I won't take that from him. However, you know what I mean? She just saw this as her opportunity, and no matter what, she wanted it. So being a typical teenager, typical girl, she's like, was rebellious about what she wanted, and she thought this was her perfect opportunity, and she was not going to take no for an answer.
So instead of fighting it, you guys decided, if we're here, if we make sure we're with her this whole time, everything's going to be okay.
Correct. We basically had decided that someone in the family would be present, during her travels, and for the most part. And so because he did advise us that he would definitely mentor her, and she would be a mentee, and so we were kind of okay with that. We didn't, I mean, honestly, me back looking at it, when all that took place with what was going on prior years ago with him, and I never really was an R. Kelly fan like that, so I really never kept up with it. So to be honest, I didn't know much about it. I heard about it and I asked them about it, and when I went and researched and Googled it, it wasn't much on there at that time. Now you can find oodles and tons of stuff, but it wasn't a lot of information about it. It was just that he was, he was found not guilty. So what do you do with that information? You think, okay, maybe it was somebody just out for money. That's what we thought, but now we know that's definitely the furthest from the truth.
Right. Wish you would have known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So walk me through, the first couple months.
Okay, now this is where he gives us the marker. This is where Larry put the marker at. So we're going to listen carefully and pay attention.
With him. I know at first she was 17, but you guys were making sure you were with, and then what happens when she turns 18?
Okay, so basically, Azriel was 17. She had 3 months to go before she would turn 18, and school was getting ready to start. So he basically had advised us, like, okay, well, school's getting ready to start. I'm going on tour. Like I'm going to be starting a new leg of my new tour. And unfortunately, it would be easier if she just go ahead and tour with me so she could see the whole ins and outs of how the music industry really works. How you have to get up and practice and stuff.
Okay. According to her, right, she said when she was 17, before they was with her, I'm trying to remember something she said. She said they were with her. So when she was 17, they were around, so they knew everything that was going on. And then when she became 18, that's when they lost contact. I'm confused. I'm confused about this. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me back up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to back up a little bit right here. Hold on.
I really never kept up with it. So to be honest, I didn't know much about it. I heard about it and I asked them about it. And when I went and researched and Googled it, it wasn't much on there at that time. Now you can find.
So she asked Robert about it. So that means she was in communication with Robert, right? So they were in communication with him.
Oodles and tons of stuff. But it wasn't a lot of information about it. It was just that he was found not guilty. So what do you do with that information? You think, okay, maybe it was somebody just out for money. That's what we thought. But now we know that's definitely the furthest from the truth.
Right. Wish you would have known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So walk me through, the first couple months with him. I know at first she was 17, but you guys.
Okay, first couple of months with him. That's what she said. First couple of months with him. She was 17. First couple of months, so they've been around him. They were in communication with him when she was 17.
We're making sure you were with, and then what happens when she turns 18?
Okay, so basically, Azriel was 17. She had 3 months to go before she would turn 18, and school was getting ready to start. So he basically had advised us, like, okay, well, school's getting ready to start. I'm going on tour. Like I'm going to be.
So she's saying that Robert said school's getting ready to start. I'm going on tour. Does that sound like something that he would be concerned about? Why would he be concerned about her schooling and not the parents thinking about the schooling? It's kind of strange, but yeah, put on your thinking cap on for a minute. Put on your thinking cap. When she was supposedly underage, they were in communication. She was 3 months before she turned 18. She's about to start school. September, October, November, December. That's 4 months, right? That's 4 months. Because school started in September in Florida. September, October, November, December. She turned 18. So I'm trying to put on my thinking cap. So from April all the way to September, you were in communication. In fact, I saw Just Jazz had put out a a text message from Alice. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think I have it right here. Hold on. They put out a text message. Put out a text message on Just Jazz. Shout out to Just Jazz. She put out text message of correspondence between Just Jazz. Hold on a second. I'll get hers. Because I saw it on her platform the other day. Her community chat. I'll tell you when. Okay, there it is. There it is. On 20 hours ago, Just Jazz put down the Clary saga continues, but Angelo jumped onto the platform. Angelo jumped onto platform to platform, but doesn't answer any question. He runs the narrative, whatever channel he goes on, but receipts don't lie. Check below. We don't care about Angelo. We support Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly. For real, for real. He lies and say that's not his Twitter, like an incest, when everyone clearly sees all the incest posts he's liking and porn, and he admitted he loves porn, just like his wife loves to pimp their daughter out. And the real madam, he's the pimp. And see below the real reason why Azriel left Robert, the proof her mother and brother were flying back and forth to Chicago. Okay, now this is the text messages. It says here, Mr. Kelly said to book this flight for Alice Teresa Foster Clary, 6/9/1973, depart Tuesday, 2/22/2016, from Orlando to Chicago, coming around 7, return Thursday. So this is after she turned 18, because 2015, this is February 2016, they're flying out. Okay, so I was trying to figure out. Okay, so she said time, anytime. Okay, this is when after she turned 18, so they were in communication still with them after she turned 18. But so that basically debunks what she said about not communicating. But okay, because she said she hadn't seen them. Okay, just listen.
I'll be starting a new leg of my new tour, and unfortunately, it would be easier if she just go ahead and tour with me, so she can see the whole ins and outs of how the music industry really works. How you have to get up and practice and still, find time to do a show, and you got to study, do all this stuff and make music. So he, basically kind of gave her an ultimatum, like, you either gonna go or you're not. That's what it was. And so
he gave her an ultimatum, either you're gonna go or not. That's what she's saying. She's saying Mr. Kelly gave her an ultimatum. Gave Azriel an ultimatum, or her, whichever one. I don't know. I'm just asking these questions. Get our thinking cap going.
At us, like, I want to do this. And originally I was like, no, you can't do it. I don't care. Not if no one can't be there. No, that's not going to be, And so, she gave us ultimatums of what she would do. And
so now she gave you an ultimatum. First, he gave her an ultimatum. Now she gave y'all an ultimatum. So she gave them an ultimatum. Okay. 17-year-old giving an ultimatum to the parent. Okay.
She was not allowed to go. Of course, being a typical girl, it was other health issues, of course, as well, that took place. And in saying that, I would say Lifetime left a lot of that information out, which was pertinent information to the story. But however, they kind of gave us an ultimatum. We know in 3 months she's gonna be.
Now they gave them ultimatum. Who's they? First, they got. So did Robert and Azriel come together and gave the parents an ultimatum? I'm trying to. She changed. She went from he, then it was her, then it was they. Listen carefully. You get to hear. You know, when you go review stuff, you start hearing things you didn't hear before. I've heard this interview several times, and now it's like I'm trying to decipher it one screen at a time, trying to figure it out. You know what's said, and you could tell the tone has changed from. It's weird, y'all. It's weird. That's why it's always time. It's good to go back and listen sometime because you might miss you might hear something that you missed before.
18. So with that being said, we let her go. We agreed to it, but she needed.
We let her go. We agreed to it. We let her go. We agree to it.
to finish school. So she goes on, we're contacting her, it's no problem, no issues. Like we calling her, we're able to get on the phone and everything. It seemed like literally a nightmare out of Alma Street because literally soon as she turned 18, it was like communication started dying and dwindling.
Soon as she turns 18, which is what? Legal age, right? Soon as she turns 18, communication started dwindling and it's come to like a stop. But that's when she turned 18. Isn't that something? It's a choice when a child becomes 18 is supposedly the legal age of becoming an adult, right? You can't drink, but you can sign documents. You can make your own choices. You can represent yourself. You can, you can be your own person, right? You don't need a parent's signature. You don't need permission or anything like that. So you are considered an adult and it's legal age. So the problem comes when she turns 18 and she made a decision, not Mr. Kelly, she made a decision to not to contact you. Remember on precedent when she said that when they were getting on her nerves, she made a decision, okay, I'm not going to talk to you. Exactly, Dolores. I'm not going to talk to you. Let me see if I can find that part in precedence when she said
my door. I understand that and I respect that completely. But I feel like for me, where it was so hard for me and why I continue to not have communication with my family is because this Lifetime documentary stuff just happened within the last 2 years. And then out of nowhere, these last 2 years, you hear, oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God, that is happening. I just feel like, how can you be oblivious to the years that I was okay and just snap? Oh my God, I need to know where my daughter's at. She's this, she's that. I need to make sure she's okay. Like, I've been okay for 3 years prior. That's where I drew my line because at that point, I was an adult. And at that point, I felt like I was okay. So to believe something like that, so extreme, so bizarre, so outrageous, I just couldn't even fathom my parents believing something as bizarre as that. I just really couldn't. And that's fair. But what you gotta understand is we haven't talked to you at the 16. That's when you graduated. That's when things went blank. It didn't go blank, but communication slowed down because at that point I was an adult. Exactly. It was never no black communication.
I can show you text messages over and over.
But that's to him.
To him, to your phones, to everybody's phone.
And I will call you guys.
No, I have received on an Apple. I don't have an Apple phone.
I will call you guys. Don't paint no picture. Like, I have not talked to you guys in over a year because I would call you guys 4 or 5 months at a time. And when I would call you guys would be yelling. You guys would be cursing me out. Mommy would be yelling at the top of her lungs. And so what I would do, I'd say, okay, I'm going to give you about 4 or 5 months. And then hopefully you just miss me so much that you just want to talk to me and your arms are open. And eventually it got to that. Unfortunately, it took a little bit longer than I anticipated.
As a parent, guess what? If you did it for 4 or 5 months and we didn't hear from you, how do we know?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Before graduation, I was not even checking in every day then.
Yeah, well, as I talked to your pop, you'll be like, Dad, I'm busy. I'll call you back. It was no more. You wasn't talking, but you was texting. And if you're free, you're gonna call me. Hey, Dad, what you doing?
But I didn't do it every day. Now, don't paint no.
We didn't say it every day.
Now, maybe like once a week, once every 2 weeks or so.
I didn't have to call you every day. I talked to you.
So why, when I become 18, 19, 20, 21, I gotta check in with y'all every day?
Where do you get that from?
Your wife. This is what you don't understand.
What?
Your wife called me, my mother, saying, oh, there's a lot of rumors going around. I need you to call me every single day. I need to hear your voice every day. I need you to check in with me every day. I said, first of all, I haven't been doing that for these first couple years. So now that I'm an adult, I'm definitely not about to check in with you every day. And that's what started it all. Because of her pride and my pride.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're attached to her. That's your wife. That's your wife.
So I became the enemy, but you're the few.
Because when I would talk to you, you would be young too.
No, because if you saying your beef was with your mother, then you said, oh.
I feel like it was with both of you guys because, like I said, both you and her, when I would call, it was nothing but argument.
I was never present with you and your mother. I was never present with you and your mother. That's why I never knew when you and your mother talked. What I did was found out when your mother told me she talked to you and y'all argued or whatever, and I would call you. And you would have the same attitude you and her left with towards me.
Yes, I would.
Okay, but I didn't have anything to do with that. So therefore, give me a chance to pick what side I'm gonna be on, who's right and wrong. You came at me aggressive because of you and her.
This is not it because I know your wife confides in you, and I know she's gonna explain it to you.
Exactly, but she's not gonna give me everything, evidently. Because
so as you can see, the elephant still needs to be addressed.
Y'all see the kind of communication pattern that they had? This didn't just start because of R. Kelly. I just want to tell you that this is histories of this kind of stuff going on in that family. But anyway, let me finish playing her interview, Alice's interview. Yeah, I just heard Azriel talking to her father in regarding to being in communication with them. And then when she turned 18, she made a conscious decision not to keep in contact with them because just remember she said they were arguing, there was bickering, and she just didn't want to hear it. She just wanted to live her life. So it's like, okay, I'll wait a couple of months, and then sometime it just became longer, and I just decided, hey, I'm gonna live my life, paraphrasing it in my own words. But that's what actually happened. And so she just made a decision after she was 18 because at that point they couldn't do anything to her. So she made a decision. It was never Robert Sylvester Kelly persuading her. She made a conscious decision. You hear it in her words. This interview was done while Mr. Kelly was behind bars. This is her sitting next to her father on an interview with Shabazz in the Precedence. It's a docuseries he did. It's called Precedent. She's sitting next to her father. And I guess the question was asked about the communication and all that kind of stuff. And so she gave exactly what was happening within that family and why she made a decision after she was 18. And I guess before 18, they were doing more of the controlling. So once she reached the age 18, she knew legally they couldn't do anything to her. So she made that conscious decision that I'm going to live my life. I'm not going to hear all this drama. I'm not going to hear this mess. I'm going to live and to the fullest. And so if it means I don't talk to them, oh well. If it means we talk, okay, we'll talk. And if you get on my nerve, I'm not going to talk to you. I'll see you later. Now, I'm going to play another part of this interview where Robert was trying to encourage her to talk to her parents. But the story that is told on the stand is totally different. You see how can you get on the witness stand and lie? You know? Okay, here we go. We're going to play this other part, okay?
This the thing. Which will be it? What I'm telling you is don't merge us. Like I never merged you. So I could have been one of them parents that just felt victim. I made sure you stayed in certain right. Because was you missed? Yes. I know that how much you love your father. So for me not to talk to you for these terms and these times, it's a problem with me. I don't need to talk to you every day, but I need you to check in and let me know, hey, Dad, I'm fine. So when it comes to me having to track you and run and travel and do all this, it's a problem, man. Especially when I talk to your better half at that time.
Whoa, he just called Robert her better half. He just called Robert her better half, meaning that the relationship that Robert and Azriel had was what? Approved by the parents. Because if you're saying your better half, that means there was an agreement, there is an approval on this. You wouldn't even address them as your better half. That's what he just called Robert. When I talk to your better half, that's an agreement, some form of way saying, okay, I approve of this relationship.
Seem like it's a game, and you ain't gonna play games with me with my child. So the difference was with him, he wasn't dictating that to you. So that's where me and his war started. If he was
okay, him and his war, Robert's war and the father's war became when Robert wasn't dictating something to Azriel. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. He wasn't dictating.
You could have put it off by calling me saying, hey, Dad, it ain't like that, I'm good, this and that.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. Robert would ask me to call you guys, and no matter what city we were in, he would say, is this your father's number or is this your mother's number? And it would say, call me. And I would say, yes, that is my father's number. And he's like, you need to call him. And I would say, I'm not going to call him. Because at that point, the only thing I get is bickering.
But on trial, on the witness stand, she said something different. Like Robert was keeping her away from her family, keeping her away from her friends, and he dictated everything. But he came to her and asked her, is this your parents' number? And she would say yes. He said, call them. Call them. He didn't want no crazy drama from these people. He said, call them. She chose not to call them. She chose not to call them because she didn't want to hear all that bickering and drama that they would bring into her. She chose not to call them. You know why? Because she was 18 plus and she made a decision that I am not going to call you. Because what? I'm grown and I can do what I want to do. I'm grown and I could do what I want to do. And you can't stop me. You know why? Because you're not the boss of me anymore. That's what happened. She made a decision because she was grown. That's her choice to do what she want to do. And can't no police or nobody stop her. Because she's grown. In the world, in America, in most countries, once you turn 18, you are considered to be an adult. You may not be able to drink yet, but you're considered to be an adult. And can't nobody stop you from doing what you want to do because you are an adult. And remember, she said in her own word, when Robert would ask, "Is this your parents' number?" he would ask her to call, and she made a choice not to call. It was not Robert that locked her up and wouldn't let her use the phone, wouldn't let her use the bathroom, blah, 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 blah. No, she made a choice not to call her parents. That's her words. When she was in front of Shabazz and they were doing the documentary, she made in her father's face, she said, when Robert told, asked me, "Is this your parents' number? Call." She said it in his face, and she made a choice. She made a choice. And they know she made a choice because they know what kind of daughter they had. They had a rebellious child, one that, was spoiled, wanted to have her way. She was the baby and they spoiled her and she took control. You know how you have some of those kids that the parents can't tell them nothing? Even when they're little, they tell the parents what to do. No, I don't want that. No, I want that. So.
Every time I pick up the phone. So if I can avoid it, if I can enjoy myself in this nice little penthouse while we in New York for the weekend, I'm going to enjoy my weekend. It was very suffocating because I was an adult at the end of the day, period. And like I said, I'm not obligated to answer anyone. I know that you are my father and I love you dearly, but if I was a homeless person on the street right now with a cell phone and I did not want to call you, I would have that right. Now, would it make it right? Probably not, but I'm obligated to that right if I don't want to.
But me as your father, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hunt every street.
All right, let's go back to Alice's interview. She told him. And that's what the problem is. She told him and he just mad. So what did he do? Take it out on Robert. It's Robert's fault. But he knew that was his own child's doing. His own child did that doing. Okay. All right, let's finish. All right, we're going back to Alice's interview, what she says. I had to take a pause for a minute so you guys could hear what was going on actually at the time. So that was from her own words, not mine.
Not that we lost complete contact, but we started gradually losing contact. The phone calls were like in between. We couldn't get her right away. We had to call him and things of that nature.
Oh, that matches. They said they had to call him. You know why? Because she wasn't going to answer the phone call because she didn't want to hear from them. That's why he would come to her with his phone and say, "Is this your parents?" And she was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Call them because they harassing me. They calling me, making it think that I'm the one stopping you from calling them. No, it's you stopping yourself." Oh, there go the truth, y'all. It was never Robert Sylvester Kelly keeping their girl from talking to her parents. It was her that made that decision not to talk to her parents. The mama said it. They would call him. Because she wasn't answering her phone. Not because she didn't have a phone. Because she refused to take the phone call. You heard her. You heard her say that on the interview with Shabazz. He would come to her with his, phone. I'm assuming it's his phone because the mother just said they would call him because she keep trying to call her. She wasn't answering their call. So now they're probably making up something. Oh, she doesn't have her phone. No, she had her phone. She just chose not to answer your call. They just, but in the courtroom, understand guys, y'all know the reason why she turned on Robert. You know why? Because she was manipulated to making it think that Robert was lying to her. We got that too. They manipulated her to make it, it's like a scorn woman, like you're in the position, your number one position, and then you have the other young lady who's on like number two. and someone let you listen to like messages and see emails of Mr. Kelly, talking googly eyes with the other one, and you're thinking you're number one, and then all of a sudden your eyes ping. Oh, that dirty dude. That dirty one. Now, I'm not going to say Shannon's words, but that dirty dude, he's been lying to me. He's been lying to her, been lying to everybody. But that's what dudes do, They don't want to hurt your feeling. They'll tell a little lie or two, like you're the one, I love you, and then tell the other one, I love you, because you know why? They don't want to hurt the feeling. They want to keep their cake and eat it too. That's a saying. Have their cake and eat it too. So she became scorned. She became angry. She became hurt because she wanted to stay on the visitors list, but they had to change. Every 6 months they were doing the changes. So she became fume, and then hell break out. I don't know what was happening. I don't know what was happening between the two of them. They had some sort of animosity between them. They love each other, but one was trying to be they were all trying to be number one. They were all trying to be Mrs. Robert Sylvester Kelly or Mrs. R. Kelly. That's what happened. It's called women being a woman. That's what it's called. You can't. I can imagine the people in Africa that's married to like a man having more than one wife. I could imagine the stuff that they go through. Woo, woo. Mm. But anyway, jealousy. That is why plural relationships are not for me. Exactly, it's not for me either. Because you're gonna have issues. You're gonna have, why he choose her tonight. Even if the three doing threesome and one person be like, why he going to her more than me? Why I gotta do this part? It's but if you're the only one, you ain't gotta worry about that. No. So let me finish her interview.
She's still doing her schoolwork. She would return our call, but it may be like a day or so later, a few days later, or maybe a week. It started getting like that. But then we started getting information from other people saying, hey, this is what's going on. They're contacting us via social.
Now we got some jealous huzzy inside the camp who's jealous, who wants to get rid of Azriel, want to get rid of Joy because they want that position. Somebody reaching out because they want to get rid of those girls, so they want to come in and just like, hey, they reach out to the parent. This is what's happening. Your daughter's doing this. He treating your daughter like this. But knowing that girl's number one, but y'all want to mess up her position, so you get the parents involved and tell parents some lies about what's going on in the household, which is not going on because you want her out. And who is this person? Is it Baby Girl 97? What was it? What was the name of that person? Baby Girl? What was it? What was the 97? What was that? Baby Girl? Was it Baby Girl? Somebody please give me what the 97 channel, social media person. Was it Baby Girl? No. Not Boss Baby. No, not Boss Baby. I'm talking about the one that was sending the messages. Not Boss Baby. Come on, somebody. 97. Not Boss Baby. Boss Baby is... Come on, y'all. Help. They just mentioned it on the live the other day. They asked Cash if she was that person. Come on, y'all. Help. She said you don't know. Come on, somebody. What is that? What's it? I wrote it down somewhere. Let me see if I can find. Y'all no help. Y'all no help. It was on Instagram. That Bree, come on, somebody help me. What was the name of that one? They just asked Cash about it. Oh, man, yes. Thank you, baby girl. Yeah, I did say baby girl 97. Yeah, 97 baby girl. Yeah. I just want to make sure it was the right one. Okay. Baby girl 97 or my 97 baby girl was the one reaching out to tell the parents that, and to me, I thought baby girl, exactly. I thought it was Ashanti. That's what I thought baby girl 97 was. But somebody the other day was asking Cash if she was, but I don't think Cash was involved with that part. This is somebody that was around everybody inside the camp, and Cash wasn't inside the camp like that. No, she was not. So baby girl 97 is the one that was telling, not really telling, but lying, because they wanted Azriel out of there. So they started putting some little bugs in the parents' ear, but the parents should know better because they're the one who initiated the whole thing with him meeting her. So I don't understand why that was. Let me take this thing off, because man, y'all, this thing is like squishing my Hold on a second. Take this top off. Okay. Whew. Got freedom. Okay. I am not naked. See, I got a top on. I am not naked. All right. So now this is when the mom is saying that somebody reached out to her. Okay, let's finish listening to her interview.
Media or whatever, and they're anonymous, but they're not really saying this is specifically going on, but hey, you may want to look into this because this is, there may be something here, or it may be something there. So,
but it was too late at that point.
At that point, it was too late. She was 18.
Wow. And now, what do you hear are the conditions that she's going through, and all of these girls?
Well, we've talked to a lot of the girls that have left. Even some recent girls that have been there and just recently left. We've talked to them. Some of the previous victims, of course, that was in the movie, we talked to them as well. We had inside contacts that we were talking to that were basically advising us. I mean, everybody's saying the same thing.
Who was the inside contact that y'all had? Huh? Who was the inside contact? They had inside contact, they said. People is advising them.
I don't think everybody can lie about, you know what I mean? But basically, everyone is saying the same thing, that the girls are abused. They sometimes, when they get in trouble, they're not allowed to eat. You know what I mean? They can't leave the rooms. They're locked in rooms. They are sometimes made to stay on the tour bus for 3 days. You know what I mean? They're not able to go to the bathroom and bathe like they should. I mean, all kinds of stuff. They do not have their phones half the time. They can't get on any social media. They can't make phone calls. If they walk into,
but you know what? Let me tell y'all something. From my personal experience in the entertainment business, if you're working around celebrities, if you're around them, that is one of the cause for you not to have a phone, be able to take pictures. The reason why is because these celebrities are a brand, right? They're a brand. You're not allowed to make money off of them, because a lot of people, what they would do is say, if I work for Jay-Z, right, and I have my phone around, I may take a picture and then send it off to the paparazzi and make money off of him. You can't do that. That's one of the reasons why you're not allowed to have phone. That's with any celebrity. You're not allowed to have your stuff like that. Come on. They're a brand. Even in your own job, there's some job that you're not allowed to have a cell phone around. You're not. You're not allowed to have it. So I don't understand why they're making a big deal because they don't have their phone. You in the presence of a celebrity, a superstar, you're not allowed to have your phone. If you want to be around them, no phones. If you want to keep your phone, you won't be around them. But they made a choice not to because they wanted to be around him. There are rules. And there's rules to protect that celebrity. Because for people like y'all, not y'all per se, but people, it's always about the Cha-ching, the dollar bill. They see dollar bill every time they see a celebrity. Dollar bill. They can make money off of this. They can make money off. Look how many books that have been written on R. Kelly. Look how many people who are trying to monopolize on him, on the back of his woes. You get what I'm saying? All they see is dollar bills, dollar, 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 dollar. Is it wrong that a lot of people? I mean, that's how some people make their living, and some people no. But when you become obsessed with it, that's when it becomes a problem. When you want to violate that person's right, when you're doing things that are unscrupulous, that's when it becomes a problem because you can't make it. You making money is overrides his privacy. You can't do that. It's not right. There has to be some sort of balance. You know what I mean? Got to be some sort of balance. All right, let's finish listening to this interview here.
But they have to hold their head down. They cannot address any man. Like, they can't look at any man. No men are supposed to look at them. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. It seems like it's a dictatorship. Like, this man runs every aspect of it.
Whoa! I was called a dictator. I was called a dictator. Hey, you go to a company, there's dictatorship there. They tell you what to do, when to do, how to do it, when where to do it at. It's a dictatorship everywhere you go. Rules are dictatorship. Okay, I just want to give you a little secret. Rules, laws are dictatorship. They tell you what to do. Okay? If you want to be in this, you got to follow the rule. Okay? You get what I'm saying? If you want to be rebellious and you don't want to follow the rule, then bye. Bye. That's what Robert was saying to them. But they didn't want to leave. So you got to follow the rules. Rules keeps order. Protects. That's why you have rules. Okay? Stop being rebellious. Follow the rules. This is the thing. They didn't like the rules. Didn't leave. Exactly. Don't like the... I knew she's going to pop out of the bush. There she go. Yes, you can be a dictator. We still made a decision to stay. That's a private joke, y'all. Oh, God. All right, let's go ahead and finish. I don't care what you say. There's going to be rules, especially he's a superstar. Of course, look at Beyonce. She got so many rules. A lot of people got rules, especially if you want to be in their inner circle. There's going to be rules. Going to be rules. Don't like it? Go. Right? It's your choice. You choose to stay. You got to follow the rules. How is that a crime? It's not a crime. Not a crime. You chose to follow the rules.
Life.
That's the, I mean, just crazy for you. I mean, I just can't even imagine.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've been going through it for 4 years, so I've kind of conditioned myself to kind of get past it now. Because at first I used to break down and cry all the time, but I've had to learn how to kind of I mean, I done heard the story 1,000 different times from 1,000 different people, 1,000 different ways. So,
what has it been like for you and your husband and your kids trying to just get in contact with her, get through to her, and even just get her back?
They're not kids. They're adult. You're young adults. You're children. You can say you're children, but they're not kids. Kids is underage, like way babies. That's kids. Somebody, you and your husband and your kids. All her children are old adults.
Crazy because I had phone numbers and text messages, phone numbers for her and for him, and it's funny because I still call, and those numbers aren't even they're not out of service, but like nobody answers or whatever. But I still to this day like call and text those phone numbers like every so often because I'm not sure if one day it may like she may answer and say, "Ma, it's me. Come get me. Like I'm here. I'm there." You know what I mean? So it's been really hard for me. I mean, I'm a very emotional person. I mean, me and my daughter were really close and really connected. So it's been very hard for me per se. Everybody in the family like they know how I'm kind of like I get real raw and it's hard for me to deal with it because I just get really depressed over the whole situation. So a lot of times I have to step back and like just remove myself away from it so that I won't like get sick or anything because a lot of times things like stress related, it's a lot of stress related diseases out here and a lot of times that'll bring you to your end. So, and I worry all day long about her. Like I miss her so much. It's like not a day that go by that I'm not thinking or figuring out what I can do or what's my next plan of attack because we have went to different states. We have traveled to concerts. We have been to the studios and been to his old houses. We've done all that. But people don't know that. Like people don't see that. Lifetime didn't read that in the movie. You know what I mean? So
what now? I mean, yeah. What do you do now?
well, a lot of the main thing was we as parents we did when we found out a lot of stuff that was going on and we had information from out of her from out of the phones and from different friends and stuff that
We had information from out of the phone. We got information out of the phone. They tell it right here in this thing. You guys, did y'all hear that part before? We had information out of the phone.
gave us information that a lot of that stuff that had transpired when she was 17 we first went to the police. We did contact Polk County Police. We actually contacted the feds first, and it really was nothing much they could do. So they told us to contact our local agency. So we did. We contacted Polk County Police.
Why wouldn't they do anything?
They basically said, and to be honest, was that she is now not a minor. She was a minor then, but now she's not. So she would have to come forward as a victim and she has to do it. We as parents could not press charges or we couldn't file any charges against him because she was no longer a minor.
She was no longer a minor, so she had to file for it. So that explained why the government kept coming back. Because in her interview, she said they kept coming to her, but because remember they put her in the indictment, but they put her in a different position because they didn't have her. The parents gave that information. So, in other words, for them to move. Wait a minute. Did she just say the police told her that she had to be? Yes, D. Yes. 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 Y'all, the truth is coming out. You gotta listen very carefully. Some stuff we missed out. And you know what? This whole case was nothing but a witch hunt. A witch hunt. That's what it was. You had people fabricating and putting things together into play. You have Jim Derogatis. Oh my God, that little fat falupa. Oh, that one. Ooh, his hand was all up in it, y'all. All up in it since 2017. He was all up in it. Yes, D. Yes. Yes, what is going on? Yes, y'all. That's why we got to go back and play some of these things. That's why our channels, like DJ Tyson, he's been doing it. He's been going back down memory lane. You have Spitting Fire. You have, I'm going to try to remember all the channels that's doing this. You have oh gosh, my head is spinning. You have a lot of channels that, guys, those who don't remember stuff that's going on, guys, go to those channels. You have Black CEO. He's been having those panels and people having discussion. Folks who are really, really versed, because we've been regurgitating and just researching and swallowing all of this. Like it's like we know this like the back of our hands. You know what I mean? The stuff that we know and found out. And we've been like screaming and trying to get it out, but because our platforms are so small and those big main media, the ones that's spewing out the lies, they're drowning us. But finally, we're getting some side of glimpse of light because people like Bootsy and other people who's trying to, now something's not right. And I think it took that 30 years sentencing to have people to wake up that this is a witch hunt and this is what's happening. Everything that is being said to the main media and how they're influencing the jury is not a fact. The jury were manipulated because you had judge holding evidence that would help Robert and not allowing it to be presented in the case. Someone asked about the text messages of between Azriel and her mother. Those things were not fully presented in the case. You reading this because this is part of the transcript. Transcript provide all sides, sidebars, all kind of conversation, stipulation, all that, which was not presented in front of a jury. You know, they talk about the video, y'all. I'm telling you, there were not a bunch of videos, okay? They showed one video. They didn't even show it to the public. They showed it to the jury, right? And they showed it to the press, okay? Right? And the press, every time, I'm going to give you a little thing. Every time the court wants something out, they send a press release to the press. And the press release dictate to the press what they want them to say. So the government is controlling what the press is bringing out to the public. And the press is manipulating the minds of the public without bringing true information. The reason why bloggers and YouTubers, social media, we're not controlled by the government. We're not controlled. We have the freedom of speech and we can give you the whole truth, all sides of it, nothing but the truth. You understand what I mean? That is one of the reasons why I have been attending the hearings and went to the trial, the sentencing, because I don't want to hear that mess that they trying to feed to us and making our mind be against Robert Sylvester Kelly. That is one of the reasons why I have to be present there. And that's the reason why a lot of, the different bloggers are there, because they want to give you firsthand information, not secondhand stuff. Not secondhand stuff at all. Because they're trying to manipulate and control your thoughts. That is the reason why we're out there. That's the reason why I push so hard for those transcripts. From day one, I was pumping those transcripts out, pumping them out, because I need you guys to know the truth. They can't railroad this black man. There's an agenda. And you guys heard Michael Jackson, you heard Prince, you heard all those people in the back in the days of why and what the evilness that's being done to them. Why is it that a man of color cannot die with a legacy? They tear their legacies down because they don't want that generational wealth. They don't want people of color to have financial power. That's what it all boils down to. Power. Okay, let me finish playing this. Sorry. I didn't mean to go off the hinges someplace else, but sometimes when your mind have so much, and I don't know why, but you have to say it. Please excuse me if you feel I'm jumping all over the place. I'm trying to get back to where I was at. Okay, here we go.
With everything that we gave to them, that we showed them, that we had in our possession that had actually happened when she was 17. They said they couldn't use it. So, with that being said, we then started reaching out to the other victims that were away from him. And we're like, listen, we need you guys to go to the police. We need you to do this. We need you to do that. And that's basically where a lot of, that came into place. But a lot of the victims kind of didn't really want to, they didn't want to, talk to the authorities.
Because they weren't victims. That's why. Okay, the other victim didn't want to talk to authorities, but they weren't victims. They made a choice. When you cannot be a victim when you made a choice to do something. That's not victimization at all. Somebody rob you, right? You are a victim because you don't want somebody to rob you. But if you willingly give them your possessions, that's not robbing. You're not a victim. You're giving it to them. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference. A difference is when you become a victim when somebody is doing something to you that you don't want them to do to you. That's a victim. But when you are willing to do something, that is not a victim. That's a volunteer. That's a volunteer. You're voluntarily there. You're volunteering. We want to be part of the R. Kelly experience. You want to be in the limelight. You want to do the bubbly and all that stuff that they talk about in the videos. You want to do that. That's volunteering. That's not victim. Victim is when you don't want to do it and you're forced upon you to do it. But if somebody gives you a choice to do it and you choose to do it, you're not a victim. You're not a victim. That's why they did not want to go to the police, because they were not victims. Faith told y'all she wasn't a victim, but for some strange reason, they made her a victim. She said it on the interview. She is not a victim. I can get that up to you too. But we're going to finish her interview. Hold on.
I mean, do you think the movie helped?
I really, really do think the movie helped. I think the movie brought a lot of awareness to the situation. It opened a lot of people's eyes because now the facts are there. Like, you know what I mean? The stories are being told. It's not just one person coming out. It's a multiple of females and a multiple of people saying, yes, this is really going on. And it wasn't just people that were victims. It was people in the inside, that worked. So I think the movie was definitely a major hit turner, eye opener for everyone to see. Like, yes, there needs to be something done at this point. So I'm just really glad that, I really appreciate the fact that Lifetime gave us the opportunity to tell the story and let us use them as a platform to get it out there. I am a little upset that on our end that, they didn't put all the pertinent information in our story out. But for me, that doesn't matter. The point is to get my daughter home. So now with all these victims coming forward, then maybe they'll go to the authorities, so that will be what will actually work to maybe get R. Kelly, charges brought against him. So in that case, the girls would have to come home because he may be, arrested.
And my
Okay. Did you hear what she said here? Maybe he would get arrested and the girls would come home. Okay. He's been convicted. He's been arrested. He's been gone to first trial. Why is Joycelyn still there? Because she's not a victim. That's why. Okay?
question, I think, is, he promised her that he was going to help her with her career. Has he done any of that?
No, he didn't do any of that. And that's
because he's not obligated to helping anybody get their career up. It's a choice. He doesn't have. It's a nice thing to do, but it's not a requirement just because you're a superstar that you have to bring somebody else. It's a nice thing to do. But are you obligated to it? No. So you're mad because he didn't do what you thought he should do for your daughter. So what? You gonna get him arrested? Okay.
That's the biggest part of it all. Like, he did nothing with her music, and she is really talented. Like, she writes songs. She's a songwriter. She has probably over 30, 50 songs with the copyright, U.S. copyrights. Like, she loves writing stories and music, and that's her thing. She can read sheet music, write sheet music. I mean, so he didn't do anything with her talent, and it's crazy because if he would, she probably would have been like the next big thing. You know what I mean? So to continue on his legacy, but unfortunately, it seems like he was preying on her from the beginning, and only for one thing, to be, I guess, what they're all saying, a sex slave.
Anything I've missed?
Hmm.
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
Does hindsight 2020, now that you know what you do know now, as a mother, what would you go back and do differently?
I have one regret, and that was letting her go. My regret is buying those tickets and letting her go, because I feel like that's my fault. I take full responsibility and full action because as a mother, I am supposed to protect my child. But you know what? Everybody make mistakes. So I have to deal with the consequences of my action, but nobody can judge me, only God. So I do know that, with that being said, I would definitely not buy those tickets and not let her go. And whatever would have took place, if she, made
You forgot about not text him and acting like I was her, and not driving her to Jacksonville when you've got a whole bunch of stuff you should regret of doing.
her threats or what she would have done, then I would have had to deal with that. But you know what? In my head, I would have known that I didn't let her go. So that's the one thing.
And one other thing, if you were able to speak, so
I was going to say to your
What is the
daughter.
question?
Yeah, no, I was going to say,
Yeah.
if you were able to speak to your daughter right now and actually know she was listening, what would you say to her?
Azriel, I miss you so much, man. I love you. And I never gave up hope. I just want you home. Like, you can't believe nothing he's saying. Yes, he's a liar and a manipulator. And he's just using you for his own selfish reasons. And, we love you. And I'm never going to stop till the day I die. And you can always come home. Nobody would look at you any differently. She had mentioned to my son in a conversation that she didn't want to come home because she felt like we would look at her differently. But nobody would ever look at you differently. I just want you to come home because you have to understand you are young and you are being manipulated. And you know what? She has to go through what you're going through. That man don't care nothing about you. He does this to 1,000 females all the time. And once he finished with them, he get rid of them. So, I don't know. And I'm sorry if you feel like I let you down. But I'm going to make it up. I'm going to make it up to you. What I did, and she was really upset, but she had gotten a lot of trouble behind it. And so they were saying that this, that, and other, but the last time we talked to them, they hadn't seen Azriel for a minute. So they didn't even know, like, he wasn't letting anybody know where she was or nothing. So we don't know where Azriel is. Nobody knows where she is. Nobody, since the concert. Nobody has seen her or heard from her. His that we were arguing with and fighting with. I mean, we were cussing. I'm going back and forth. I'm threatening them. I'm doing all kinds. My husband, like, you gotta stop doing that. You know what I mean? I'm throwing rocks. I'm banging on the door and everything. And then finally, like, we called to do the wellness check. The police that came did not really want to do the wellness check. They BS'd us. They didn't want to do it. So I don't know. I don't know which one is my favorite. I love all her videos. I don't know.
Fair, that was a tough question.
I think maybe Jessie J. She really sings on that one. Did you see that one? She really
Like a performer.
Yeah, she performs on this one. That's my favorite. She tears it up. So I really love this one. And this was her practicing. Right there, as a matter of fact.
She wasn't.
She loved this song. She loved Jessie J. She loved Beyonce. She used to perform a lot of Beyonce songs. So
She's 17
Whitney
there.
Houston. She probably was like 16 or 17 on this. Yeah, she does. And this is exactly how she looked when she met him. So she looked like her baby. There's no denying that she's definitely young. Yeah. My dog.
Did you sing too? Is that where she got it from?
No, it's definitely a gift from God.
Yeah.
No one in our family can sing.
Yeah, her voice is
Oh, stop. Put the bags and go. Yeah, she used to kill it. And that's a pretty song. Mama knows best.
Yep.
Right?
Time to pack the bags and go.
Mm-hmm. Time to pack the bags and go.
T-Girl, she said she was 16 on that video.
It's a shame nobody gets to hear this voice. You know?
That's the end of that one, y'all. But that's the interview that was with Alice Clary. So, I think I said enough for today. But I just wanted to bring this up to you guys. We gotta get out there and get to work. This time next week, I'll be in Chicago, y'all. I'll be in Chicago. Ooh, child. Trial is 1 week away. 1 week away. Wow. Trial is 1 week away. We're starting to break, because let me just, I'm going to chastise some of you guys. I'm going to be a dictator right now. I'm about to be a dictator. It's very sad that I did that prayer call and requested everybody to pray every day at 9:00. And you know what y'all did? Nothing. But y'all want to get on these YouTube channels and listen all to the bull crap and all the drama and all that stuff. But y'all don't want to go to him and talk to him about everything that's happened with Robert. Shame on y'all. Shame on you. But God said he has some faithful ones that have been praying. I try to tell y'all it's power when people come together in prayer. But no, they don't want to believe that. Don't want to believe that. Go to the book of Acts. When the people came together. Okay? That's your homework. That's your homework. Well, anyway, so happy birthday again to Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. And many, 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 many more. Many, many, many more. Many, many more. More. All right, yeah, I'm looking at Pacers to see if anything new came about. Oh, I just want to tell y'all, I don't know if the judge talked to them behind the scene and okayed the extension, but the government did not produce what Bo asked for, which the judge gave them to have it by Friday. They asking for extension, but I don't see anything, so we don't do that. Sylvia, don't do that. That's not right thing to do. What's not right thing to do? Sing? You say my sing is that terrible, Kim? What? You said that's not right thing to do? You say you're talking about my singing, Kim? Watch your mouth. What's not right? What I chastise y'all about not praying and coming together as a prayer group? Oh no, I ain't taking that one back. I ain't taking that one back. I ain't forcing nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. That ain't me. You ain't hear me forcing nobody doing anything. I'm just giving you my opinion. I ain't forcing nobody, because if I was forcing somebody to do it, they would have done it. No, I didn't force nobody. I just give you my opinion. And it's for what it's worth. It's my opinion. T-girl, don't laugh at me. I thought she was getting on me about my singing. I thought she was getting on me about my singing. That's why I was getting a little bit defensive here. I'm like, wait, hold up, lady. Hold up, Kim. Don't be trying to talk about my singing. Hold up. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I already said I don't know how to sing, all right? But I can make a joyful noise unto the Lord. That's right. Trust me. I pray before I get on. Demetra said she prayed before she get on here. Yeah, pray for your sister, Demetra. Woo! Hey, I look, it's all right. They don't want to communicate with God. Okay, so I guarantee you something going wrong in their life. But somebody, please pray for me. I need prayer. Please pray for me. I need prayer. Please pray for me. Please pray for me. Let something go bad in their life. See how quick they'll be trying to get somebody to pray for them. They want the whole world come together to pray for them. All right. On that note, before I get beside myself, because you know me, I'm going to go left, and I'm going to go left, and then folks going to be trying to come at me. So I'm about to get off now, okay? I'm about to get off, because I don't want Peter to come out. Kim, I'm not going to argue about that. You got your opinion, lady. You go ahead on, keep your opinion. I'm not arguing today. I'm not going to go there today. You keep your opinion. I got mine. Okay? Let's do that. Vivian, you right. They do make you pray. They make you pray. I ain't mad at you. There's no reason for me to be mad at you. I'm just telling you my opinion. I'm just look, it's not argumentative. Like, hey, Tamira, you better tell her. Dictatorship coming about. Can I ask y'all a question? Okay, see, you got me going there now, Kim. See, you got me going there. Okay. Why is it that people that don't ever come to your channel anymore always come to your channel tell you what you should do, shouldn't do? Why? See, Kim, you got me there. Because I know you haven't been in here a long time, but now you're going to come in here and you're going to try to tell me what to do, what to say, how to say it, when to say it. I'm watching you. So I got to get off because I'm going to be pissing somebody off in a minute. You know why I can say what I want to say? Because I'm 55 years old. I don't give a hoot nanny. Just like Miss Holla, y'all. Miss Holla say what she want to say because she's 96 years old. Miss Holla don't care. Shout out to Miss Holla. Because Miss Holla will be in a minute be like, shout out to Miss Holla. I love that lady. I love her. Love her. Miss Holla just be telling it like it T.I. is because she said she earned it. Put it that. Hey, honey. As you shouldn't, Sylvia. Exactly. Get off Sylvia's dictatorship. Tamiria said, get off Sylvia. Dictatorship is starting. Woo! Shout out. Either you love me or you hate me. Let me tell you, as many that hate me, I got more that loves me. That's a fact. Even Tamiria loves me. And me and my dictatorship self. Woo, let me get my clothes back on me. Why y'all bothering people about her singing? I don't know. Okay, gotta go. Black Beauty says time to go because I'm gonna get all way off the track here. But let me get back into Father. Thank you so much for allowing us to come together in this chat right now, Father. Father, thank you for allowing Jennifer Bonjean to see another birthday. Father, I ask you to bless her on this day, Father. Give her her heart's desire. Protect her. Guide her. Continue to bless her and her family, Lord. Strengthen her. Keep her. Cover her. Dispatch your angels all around her. Father, I thank you for the life and the vessel called Jennifer Bonjean. Lord, we love her over here. We thank you for allowing her to be representing Robert Sylvester Kelly. We know this is a very, very hard task, but you chose her for this time, for this moment. Lord, we thank you right now. Father, I ask you to bless every individual in this chat, Lord. Continue to show yourself mighty in their lives, Father. Those who are in need of a healing, in need of some sort of financial blessing, whatever they're in need of, Father. Father, I ask you to bless them. Forgive every single one of us for our sins. The things that you told us to do that we didn't do. The things you told us not to do that we did, which is a form of rebellion. Forgive us for our rebellious ways. Help us to turn away from those things that displeases you. Keep us in perfect peace. Father, I thank you. Thank you for all the many, many, many blessings that you have bestowed upon every single last one of us in this chat. Father, I pray for our government. I pray for the leaders, our leadership all over the world, Father. I pray that, Father, they'll be guided and that they will be governed by you so they will know how to govern your people. Father, I pray for peace in this world. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Let the word of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. Lord, you are my strength and you are my redeemer. It is in the mighty name of Christ I pray. Let everybody in the chat say amen, 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 amen. All right, guys. Have a good one. Kim, what is Kim saying? Hold on, what she said? She said, "I'll be in your channel. I just don't come out because I'm working a lot." Oh, okay. All right, okay. My bad. I'm wrong. I'm bad. You're not going to pee me off. Put up your dukes. Put up your dukes, Kim. Put it up. Put it up. Come on. She get me off the stage. Okay, I'm going. She said, no, time to go. Okay, bye, y'all. Hey, it's all out of love. Don't take it personal, y'all. Don't. I'm just joking. Just joking. Bye, everybody. Bye, guys.